Hey, Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank here. If you're watching this video, that means I'm on my way to see you.
You know about 10 o'clock on your...
The 14 universal laws that govern life on Earth. An excerpt from Milanovich and McCune's book, The Light Shall Set You Free.
Got it on video, she did.
These are the 14 universal laws that govern life on Earth. If you master these laws, you will have mastered life on the physical level. Nothing on Earth happens unless through these laws.
YouTube and stream.
Each law is interconnected
So
and
anybody can
entwined
get on and watch
with the
this,
next.
Yeah.
1. The law of divine oneness.
Good.
The first out of the 14 universal laws helps us to understand that we live in a world where everything is connected to everything else. All is energy, and all energy is an extension of source energy. Everything we do, say, think, and believe affects others in the universe around us. We are microcosms of the macrocosm. We are all parts of the same source.
Oh yeah, it is Thursday
2.
night.
The law of vibration. This law states that everything in the universe moves, vibrates, and travels in circular patterns. The same principles of vibration in the physical world apply to our thoughts, feelings, desires, and wills in the etheric world. Each sound, word, object, and even thought has its own vibrational frequency, unique unto itself. 3. The law of action. The law of action must be applied in order for us to manifest things on Earth. Therefore, we must engage in actions that support our thoughts, dreams, emotions, and words. Action is energy in motion. 4. The law of correspondence. This law states that the principles or laws of physics that explain the physical world, energy, light, vibration, and motion, have their corresponding principles in the spiritual world or etheric. What happens on the inside will reflect the outside. If you are hectic and stressful, your world will be also. If you are in total bliss, the outside world will mirror that bliss. As above, so below. As within, so without. 5. The law of cause and effect. This universal law states that nothing happens by chance or outside the universal laws. Every action has a reaction or consequence. If I am thinking successful thoughts, speaking like I am already successful, feeling like a success, and taking successful actions, the end result will have to be success. We reap what we have sown. 6. The law of compensation. This law is the law of cause and effect applied to blessings and abundance that are provided for us. The visible effects of our deeds are given to us in gifts, money, inheritances, friendships, and blessings. The good that we do eventually comes back to us in different forms, matching the same energy. If you want to increase your compensation, you must increase the value of your contribution. Do more of what you've been asked, and you will be compensated abundantly. 7. The law of attraction. This law demonstrates how we attract the objects, events, and people that come into our lives. Our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions produce energies which in turn attract like energies. Negative energies attract negative energies, and positive energies attract positive energies. 8. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy.
I was watching it.
This 8 out of the 14 universal laws is a powerful one.
It's on like a 10-second, 15-second
It states
break.
that all persons have within them the power to change the conditions in their lives. Higher vibrations consume and transform lower
Let me find
ones.
my other one, the little
Thus,
snake one.
each of us can change the energies in our lives by understanding the universal laws and applying the principles in such a way as to effect change. At any time, you can switch vibrations from negative to positive. You can always change your conditions. You are never stuck. 9. The law of gestation. The law of gestation, or also called the law of divine timing, states that everything has its gestational period or time to manifest. Every thought, word, feeling, and action is a seed. Once nourished with enough focus and energy, that seed germinates into life's situations and circumstances. Your desires, goals, and innermost thoughts will manifest in divine timing, and not a moment sooner. 10. The law of relativity. This law states that each person will receive a series of challenges, tests of initiation, for the purpose of strengthening the light within. We must consider each of these tests to be an opportunity and remain connected to our hearts when proceeding to solve the problems. This law also teaches us to compare our problems to others' problems and put everything into its proper perspective. No matter how bad we perceive our situation to be, there is always someone who is in a worse position. It is all relative. It is all perspective. 11. The law of polarity. This law states that everything is on a continuum and has an opposite. There cannot be hot without cold. There is no up without down. There cannot be extreme negative without extreme positive. We can suppress and disperse of negative thoughts and energy by concentrating on its opposite. If we are negative, we can always switch our vibration to attract positive energy by focusing on the positive. What we focus on expands in our reality. 12. The law of rhythm. This law states that everything vibrates and moves to certain rhythms. These rhythms establish seasons, cycles, stages of development, and patterns. Life is a series of ebb and flow. The tide goes out and goes back in again. Each cycle reflects the regularity of tides and moves. Masters know how to rise above negative or challenging seasons by never getting too excited or allowing negative things to penetrate their consciousness. They focus solely on what they want, and so their reality reflects just that. 13. The law of belief. This law states that whatever we fully believe with thought, emotion, and conviction eventually becomes our reality. We are always creating laws for ourselves based on what we believe to be true. Even if a thing isn't factually true, our belief will make it so.
Better listen.
As
I believe
Jesus
I've done
said,
this a few times in life.
"It is done unto you as you have believed." 14. The law of gender. This last out of the 14 universal laws states that everything has its masculine, yang, and feminine, yin, principles. and that these are the basis for all creation. The spiritual initiate must balance the masculine and feminine energies within herself or himself to become a master and a true co-creator with God. Master these laws, and you'll become a master manifester and a deliberate co-creator of the physical world.
Hi everyone, I'm Mikey Stiller and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our Proctor Gallagher Streaming Club call. Today Bob's going to be covering the science of getting rich. I've got my paper and pen here and hope you do too because I know we're going to want to take notes. Bob, I'm going to go ahead and hand it right over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Mikey. We're going to have a good lesson this morning. Now, I decided at the last minute, in case you didn't have the Science of Getting Rich book, I'm sending you out the workbook that I'm working with. And you can download it, take a minute and download it if you want, or print it out. There's about 20 pages, something like that. Now, this is one of the most important lessons in the Science of Getting Rich. It's the second chapter, and in the workbook we have all the laws in it. So if you want to study the laws a little bit, this is the place to do it. Now, let's look here on this first page of the chapter number 2. It says there is a science of getting rich. Now, do you know the average person does not believe that. They believe that getting rich is put down to luck or connections or birthright. It's a genetic thing, you know, it's passed along. They hear people talk about generational wealth. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You could start today, and in 5 years or less, you could create an enormous amount of wealth. Earning money is really a game. It really is a game. And there's rules to the game. Now, we talk about science, we talk about laws. Laws are the rules, they're the name of the game. And so this is something you really want to get a hold of. There is a science of getting rich. It's an exact science. It's like algebra or arithmetic. Now you know that science is based on numbers and vibration is based on numbers. We're into vibration, we're into law. There are certain laws which govern the process of acquiring riches. Now, when we get into this, you're going to find that we're quoting Emerson. Emerson talked about the law of laws, and that was the law of cause and effect. Now, that law states what you put out comes back. Now, you'll find people trying to cut corners, trying to outsmart people. You know what happens? They get outsmarted. They're playing a game with themselves. They're playing with the mirror, and they don't really understand that. Once you learn and obey these laws, you will automatically become a member of that select group of people who live the secret. And you will get rich with mathematical certainty. Now, do you see, this is the book that the movie The Secret was based on. Rhonda Byrne put everything she had into it. Everything she has. And she will be reaping the rich results for the rest of her life. 500 million people saw that movie. Now there's another one coming out that you want to keep your eye open for. It's called Rising Up. It's going to be every bit as big, I think, as The Secret. And you're going to find that it's pretty powerful. But at any rate, we're talking about the laws here. Now there is but one great law, namely energy is. If you go to the scientist and ask, what is energy? They'll just say energy is. Or you can go to the other side of the tracks. You see, there's only two sources of reference you can go to find out anything about yourself. One's science and the other is theology. If you go to the science and say, what is energy? They'll say energy is.
Damn, let me see.
If you go to the theologian and say, what is God?
I'm gonna
They'll
concentrate
just say
on it.
God is.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
can't
was
tell you
like
any
this.
more than that. God is neither created nor destroyed, is a cause and effect of himself, is 100% evenly present in all places at the same time.
Hey, move, move.
Oh, he's looking at me. He's paying attention. Oh, love me.
Il était une fois un petit pays qui comptait 8,5 millions d'humains.
You don't have to be a tech, you...
It says you have one view. I wonder who it is.
You?
Look.
And the punt is
I'm
down
not dealing.
at the 22, 45-yard punt by Colby Wadman.
The one view. I wonder who it is.
Probably a chat bot.
You can click on the red.
And the punt is down at the 22, 45-yard punt by Colby Wadman. Handoff here is to Damian Williams, 1-yard pickup.
And I'll tell you, when you're out, like Drew Brees is, and you're with a good team, and that defense playing the way that they are, Drew Brees knows that is a potential championship football team. And then you go down, and everything changes, of course. For Bridgewater to be able to step in and hold it together and win games and kind of man the ship until Brees comes back, that's pretty awesome. It's a lonely feeling not playing, and I know that has not been fun at all for Drew Brees or anybody for that matter, but to be able to step back in and have everything right in front of you, you know, how fortunate they were, and great decision by that organization to pay Teddy Bridgewater.
And you think about how they've been taken out of the season the last 2 years with that play in the NFC Championship game that led to the rule change with the early hit that wasn't flagged. The Rams go to the Super Bowl. The Saints are frustrated beyond belief. Saints fans are frustrated. And then the year before, on what was in essence a walk-off touchdown by Stephon Diggs in a great playoff game at the Vikings.
Yeah, would they have a few, 3, maybe 7 and 9 seasons, 8 and 8 seasons, whatever it was, and then have these great years. And that's a credit to the staff and those players, the way that they have been able to come back and get back into that position again like they did last year, and then seemingly at least where we are right now in the season to come back and do it again. Not easy to do, as we're seeing from the Rams and some other teams.
You see the South. Carolina has gone to Kyle Allen because of that Liz Frank injury to Cam Newton. And Kyle Allen this season has gone 4-0. Last last season won his only start. He's 5-0, still hasn't thrown a pick. And he's got 7 touchdowns. You see the quarterback rating. They've kind of taken off, coincidence or not, with Kyle Allen at quarterback and Cam Newton watching.
Well, and I do think that if they continue to win, when Cam's ready, if they're winning, you know, how do you make that change? I don't know how you do. I mean, it very well happen in New Orleans. It will happen. But
here's Williams, who loses his helmet. Josie Jewell in there on the stop, and we're under 2 minutes to go.
the way Kyle Allen has played, and you know, he's kind of earned the right to keep on playing. It'll be interesting to see how they handle that. That will not be an easy situation for anybody.
Ron Rivera will have to handle that. As you can see, Josie Jewell face mask is what pulled the helmet off the head of Williams. And a punt from Colquitt.
Well, maybe now that the Broncos are going to get the ball back, they might just surpass 200 yards of total offense tonight.
They're at 198. Always looking for the positives is Troy Aikman. Here's a return. Out across the 25, Pringle makes the stop on Spencer. And that Kansas City defense, when they pile on their charter home after this, those guys and Steve Spagnuolo are going to be very proud of the road effort they put in here tonight in Denver. It'll be 8 straight wins over the Broncos. Kansas City will be 4-0 on the road, and Andy Reid, their head coach, will get his 200th career win in the NFL.
A place that's not been easy for them to play in recent years, and to do it without their all-pro, all-world quarterback. In addition to that, even when he went down, the Broncos were no threat. That's because of the way that defense played. You know, these Thursday night games, talking to these coaches, all they want to do is come away with a win. Does not matter what it looks like. And obviously, the Broncos are for Kansas City, but with the break, you get through the Thursday night game, you're able to win. Then you got some time to get healed up and get ready for the next opponents that are lined up with a 10-day rest.
Final play of the night is Freeman, and that'll do it. And with that 200th win, Andy Reid ties the great coach and a great man, Marty Schottenheimer, longtime head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, as they are now joined at number 6 on the all-time wins list in the history of the NFL. That handshake for Vic Fangio, Andy Reid, and I think the focus now goes from a 5-2 overall record, a trip home, and then wondering the long-term future of this man. How long will he be out? Ruled out in the second quarter tonight. More to come on that. Back after this.
But they probably went over there, I'm assuming, and I'm not going to have a truck over there. I mean, almost don't look too bad, but doesn't mean I'm very kind of guilt.
Cutting a new path.
I don't say really no.
Where would you like to be? Visa. Everywhere you want to be.
Cologuard, colon cancer screening for people 50 and older at average risk.
I've heard a lot of excuses to avoid screening for colon cancer.
I'm not worried. It doesn't run in my family.
I can do it next year.
No rush.
Cologuard is the non-invasive option that finds 92% of colon cancers. You just get the kit in the mail, go to the bathroom, collect your sample, then ship it to the lab. There's no excuse for waiting. Get screened.
Ask your doctor if Cologuard is right for you. Covered by Medicare and most major insurers.
Dak, that touchdown. How do you do it?
People say talent runs in the family.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Who let my brother do?
Or is it because we feed you chunky soup?
Campbell's Chunky, packed with hearty meat and veggies. I'll take the next question. Soup that eats like a meal.
Work so hard, give it everything you got. Strength of a lion, tough as a knot. Rocking the stage and we're never gonna stop. All straight, no sweat, just in case you forgot.
Secret. All strength, no sweat.
It's tough to quit smoking. cold turkey. So Chantix can help you quit slow turkey. Along with support, Chantix is proven to help you quit. With Chantix, you can keep smoking at first and ease into quitting. Chantix reduces the urge, so when the day arrives, you'll be more ready to kiss cigarettes goodbye. When you try to quit smoking, with or without Chantix, you may have nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Stop Chantix and get help right away if you have changes in behavior or thinking, aggression, hostility, depressed mood, suicidal thoughts or actions, seizures, new or worse heart or blood vessel problems, sleepwalking, or life-threatening allergic and skin reactions. Decrease alcohol use. Use caution driving or operating machinery. Tell your doctor if you've had mental health problems. The most common side effect is nausea. Quit smoking. Slow turkey. Talk to your doctor about Chantix.
If I met another veteran, they were with another insurance company, I would tell them, you need to join USAA because they have better rates and better service. We are the Kirby family, and we are USA members for life.
Get your USAA auto insurance quote today.
Hey, I don't even want to know my name around here.
Well, the Chiefs exit the field, head into their locker room. Victorious here tonight, and those players, I'm sure, wondering how the league's MVP is getting along and what the ramifications are for that right knee injury he suffered in the second quarter here tonight. But the story of the night, the Kansas City defense, and they were all over Joe Flacco, sacked him 8 times, 9 times. The Kansas City defense registered a sack in this ballgame. They got a defensive touchdown from Ragland on a play that was made by Evans. Impressive from beginning until end, and Frank Clark is standing by with Aaron Andrews.
Well, Frank, obviously so many questions heading into this game about the defense. You know, you were very vocal this week, too, saying we haven't been able to shut down an offense. What do you call that?
It's a great team, a great team effort, I feel. You know, at the end of the day, when you come out here on Thursday night football, after a short week, you know, playing on Sunday, it's hard for every team. You know, the challenges on that side, the Broncos, you know, short week, 3 days to prepare. You know, we had to take that travel. You know, we had to get on that plane, come play in this elevation. And, you know, it was a challenge, you know, but our team, we held in there. You know, some early stuff going on, but, you know, we weathered the storm and came out here with a victory.
9 sacks against Joe Flacco. You had 2 of them. Why was it so easy getting to him tonight?
It's never easy, you know, it's game plan, we study, you know, going and correct your mistakes, you know. Last couple of weeks we haven't been able to get that rolling. You know, that's one thing we wanted to pride ourselves in this week. You know, we came in, we put a focus on that, put a focus on stopping the run. And you see ADRs, 9 sacks later, you know, we got the job done as a team.
Coach saying everybody needs to step up, especially now with your quarterback, and we don't know the severity of his injury. You guys came in injured and not knowing how much time he could miss. How did your team rally?
Oh, man, you know, Pat's the toughest arm down the team at the end of the day, so I'm sure Pat will be back soon, you know, at the end of the day, but our team, you know, that's how you respond. You know, we got a great backup in Matt Moore, you know, he came in there and led our team to the victory, and that's all we can ask for at the end of the day. You know, guys to be prepared, and he came in, prepared, and led the way.
Thanks so much for your time.
I appreciate you.
Big night for that defense. Patrick Mahomes welcoming his teammates into the locker room with a brace on that right knee. We'll hear from the Chiefs locker room and Andy Reid when we come back.
The world's first 6-function multi-car tailgate, available in the next generation 2019 GMC Sierra. Step up to the ultimate tailgate and get over $10,000 total value on this next generation Sierra Crew Cab SLT. Get 18% below MSRP on these Sierra SLE Crew Cab and double cab models with a traditional tailgate. Tailgate like a pro. GMC.
It's time to quit smoking cold turkey. so Chantix can help you quit slow turkey. Along with support, Chantix is proven to help you quit. With Chantix, you can keep smoking at first and ease into quitting. So when the day arrives, you'll be more ready to kiss cigarettes goodbye. When you try to quit smoking, with or without Chantix, you may have nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Stop Chantix and get help right away if you have changes in behavior or thinking, aggression, hostility, depressed mood, suicidal thoughts or actions, seizures, or worse, heart or blood vessel problems, sleepwalking, or life-threatening allergic and skin reactions. Decrease alcohol use, use caution driving or operating machinery. Tell your doctor if you've had mental health problems. The most common side effect is nausea. Talk to your doctor about Chantix.
Work so hard, give it everything you got. Strength of a lion is tough as a knot. Walking the stage and we're never gonna stop. All strength, no sweat, just in case you forgot.
Secret. All strength, no sweat.
Sunday, the football fun continues as our newest teammate, Rob Gronkowski, comes by. Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Andrews share some laughs, and Carissa Thompson meets the muscle of the Vikings defense. Plus, it's another chapter of our recognition of the NFL 100. So come join the party at 11 Eastern on Fox.
Well, the Chiefs came in talking about their desire to win the time of possession battle. They won that. They dominated this ballgame with their defense. The big story of the night, not just the win by Kansas City, but with about 10 minutes left in the first half, they lost their quarterback. Patrick Mahomes was snaking it, plowing forward on a 4th and 1, set up a 1st and goal, but it was the right knee. After all the conversation about the injured left ankle, they popped that knee, the kneecap back in place. He needed help getting up and then had, I think, a little more confidence with that knee as he walked off the field. And well, when I threw it to break, I said, we'll hear from Andy Reid when we come back in that Chiefs locker room. No, we're going to hear from Patrick Mahomes.
Down.
Oh,
yeah, really? You don't know what that down is?
Be smart. Got more to go, baby.
No.
So, Chiefs,
Bad
three,
drill.
one, two, three,
Okay, there you go. There you go.
So there you have it. There's the walk away, the brace, or
You know how to
the
lay
sleeve
down?
on the right leg of
Down.
Patrick Mahomes. So we don't know, obviously, what the long-term ramifications are, but the short-term, Matt Moore played pretty
Rosie,
darn
lay
well.
down.
This defense carried them, and they walk out of here 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great win for Kansas City to come here to Denver and the short week and all
lay
that.
down.
I obviously thought it was going to be a much more competitive game. I thought the Broncos would run the football a little bit better. Hats off to the Kansas City Chiefs defense, the way they got pressure there on Joe Flacco, Steve Spagnuolo. And it's hard to determine just, okay, what exactly is this defense? But, you know, like everyone else, this season for Kansas City is going to depend on the health of Patrick Mahomes. And you hope for our league's sake that he's going to be okay. But a really great win for Kansas City.
Yeah, they need a healthy Patrick Mahomes, and they need more games like this from their defense, which last year was ranked 31st in the NFL and really held them back as they came so close to getting to Super Bowl 53. Will they have enough to get to Super Bowl 54 in Miami? Coming up next, late local news on Fox. And the Mercedes-Benz postgame show on NFL Network for all of us.
Go.
That's it from Denver. KC
Go.
wins 30-6.
Go. Beat you down. Down sleep.
Fox Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. For NFL news and highlights, go to NFL.com.
It's called walking. This is an alien invasion, a disaster. Who will compete for our district if there's a Hunger Games?
Let's get our stupid on.
That person up there chucked it back up that Ned's coming back.
Here's a good Halloween trick. Buy a bunch of Reese's. There you go. Turn off all the lights in your house. Yeah. And then just don't answer the door. I'm sorry, Reese's.
When you look in the mirror,
some things you can't never come back from.
A family of wireless, connected, cameras and motion sensors you can place anywhere. The wireless entry sensors are made for windows, doors, cabinets, or jewelry boxes. The wireless motion sensors can also detect human heat signatures. Wireless and weather-resistant outdoor cameras detect visitors, animals, or deliveries with a battery that can last up to 1 month. Meet the Cami Home family.
You're playing with fire.
Proceed. My name is Columbo. What do you know about that?
There's where it is right there. That's the one. Leave. should go hard.
You go to the places that's, what's that saying?
Yeah.
It is muy grande.
Always. Right, this map thing. Always going to the same place.
Eres muy grande.
So, as we look for the race, you think you're going to do it or not?
I'll tell you, I mean, literally just depends on how I feel.
I don't think I can help you out very much.
I figured.
I didn't even know that so much trash.
Just gotta see how the game is at launch and how it goes. Just never know. We cross play, so I'll probably have an ample amount to play with.
There's someone out there shooting me.
See how many left?
Might just do a simple 24-hour stream or something.
Good idea.
The helmet. Video. Taking out Archibald.
No. Guys with this me. He's at the door, close to the stairs. Just headed in. If you give me up, I'm not selling this slavery.
That's not an hour 5 question.
He's out. Run ultra on your left. Nice. Oh, that's Rez. I didn't get shot at once, man.
There's an SKS on him.
I was gonna go beat that guy to death. I didn't know if he saw me running towards him. I was...
Need heals here.
Oh, of course he's taking the US and tipping.
Definitely more people here.
First game jitters and got heavy potatoes out of the way. I rarely ever hop on and slap.
Devin, Mimic, Marigold, Joker, Rambo.
Are you looking at the movies that are out? It's literally Rambo. Yeah, I was like, are you fucking on? You see that cover You just looked at like all
The level 3 vest on the roof.
That's funny. I need that level 3. Yeah, I got 90 on 1, you got 2 that way. I It won't be me. Oh, I'm just listing out my snacks. I don't know. All those guys took the vehicle and this. Pick it up. That was a shock.
You can pick it up. I'm dropping 7 right here for you.
Wait, what? That's a little backpack? Why does it look so thick?
I think the same thing. It is the skin.
Yeah, that's what they'll say about me too.
More than loaded, but loaded level 3 vest over here.
Oh, yours are
7.6 and an SKS.
face cam on?
No.
There goes half your viewers.
You should just put a camera on Ultron's face. Just cuz.
We'll just have voice sesh 24/7.
Here we go, dude.
Gators, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Other level 3 vests. We should all have level 3 vests.
Yeah. Where's one you called out in here?
Yours two should be on it.
Right.
Barrel in here.
Use an extended mag for AR. We'll go this way to look for a vehicle.
Just gonna search the roadway.
I'm gonna run towards the circle. Hopefully this one there.
Get a bike, I'm gonna drive to the US. Go left, Ninja. Be our left. The airway.
I never think about vehicles going this down here. So random.
At State Farm, we're challenging ourselves to each do 100 acts of good. Giving back starts with us. Join us at neighborhoodofgood.com.
I think you have to think about them now. Bones. Soon up. It blows my mind every time I go live, man.
What aspect?
Just the fact that, like, you know, maybe we didn't stream often, but the times we did stream, they were sort of consistent, like short bursts of consistency and then like no stream. Just streaming like to 0 people, like 99% of the time. And now it's like so weird. Blows my mind every time I go live. It's just like people sliding in, saying what's up. immediately. I think it's crazy.
Don't you think that your game flow is progressively gotten worse?
What? No.
Yeah, you went from dropping league play storms to, I don't know. Well, this, I guess.
I think the game itself has changed.
Wow. Why the fuck did I jump over?
Fucking VSS somewhere. I have no idea.
I see him. Check the rafters. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just jump past the U.S. Is it real in the U.S.?
Still alive?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
We got time. It's phase 1. There's still gonna be more people coming though. No.
Yeah. You want the Scar 90 or can I take it?
I got one. Some shit on that guy you might want. Cinematic.
He's trying to get back up here so he can loot.
Your teammates?
Alright guys, I got a money flank. Here it comes. Alright, I'm here for that.
Like, I remember when that was the thing to
I just
do
went
with
to
Camp the Bridge. Like, it's fucking ridiculously stupid to try Camp the Bridge now. Yeah.
What's up, Skipper? What's up, Turbo?
Just got near you guys because ours decided to piggyback ride in a truck.
One guy. 160. The stranger. I know Jeremy, but I think it's still pretty crazy.
Do you guys have any boosts? I just use my only one.
Yeah.
1 or 2 would get me by. If we go, we're running out of heals.
Yeah, we can leave. Here they come. No, here they come. Here they come. I don't know why I wasn't letting me came in.
I hope I got you enough time. Maybe I did. They wouldn't let me step up on the curb. You got a first aid, right? Alright.
Where's our bodies at?
We need to move that U.S. because that Dacia is pretty much on fire.
Ralph with the 2 2 months, thank you, man.
There was one buddy there.
There was only 3 total in the Dacia and then 1 at that US.
There's a fully get on floor.
One of my rock AK.
Yeah, we need to go like now. This time, but if we're far hurts, I'm gonna
I'm
shoot
using
them here.
my only first aid.
trash.
What up, homie? You
There's-
called me the trash.
Oh, dude. Did you get the...
I just took boost. Bandages, I think.
Ugh.
Maybe 2 first aids.
Yeah, you got that body motion. Like right they run, just like cozy as they'll come like that. Go potty. Come on. Go. Come on, Loki. Come on, go get you, Rosie. Come on.
We're gonna need another
Come on.
vehicle.
Go potty.
Jumped out of the fucking car.
Taste it, by the way. Ah.
Take this now. You're having a hard time when Color says you suck.
Colors have matched in this game for a while once. In the game out of this, I don't remember the exact timeline.
Come on. Come on, Loki. I ain't gonna beat you with it, bro.
We all have our good days and our
You
battles.
shit on yourself, yeah, man.
Ain't about just driving through, but it's like we won't survive, to be honest. I'm on first right now.
Stop at the main house. They're then the one's coming up on our right.
See him? Might have seen me.
Oh my god. That guy just ate. Not the guy close to him.
Taking 2 shots and look at my health.
Also from here on the right
I
side.
was getting tagged from it. Like, I was getting third partied in that doorway. From where? It's crazy.
Smack dab with car 9, so I can get him over to the AK. Hit him 200 times and they're still running.
I'm only gonna play a couple of games. I'll be on later, chat.
Saying I got a closed door tonight.
Maybe we get a haircut pretty soon.
Going to co-stream. Ultra.
We'll try to stream though, I gotta watch. Is your mic muted?
When am I going to be able pawn shop is stupid.
Just wondering what you're doing.
What?
What's up, Bets?
Did he invite you to Korean barbecue with his girlfriend and their families?
Yeah.
Is that normal? Are you guys like? No, you two are best friends.
What do you mean? Is that normal? What's not normal?
Sounds like super fifth wheeling or third wheeling.
No, I don't think so.
Boyfriend and his family, girlfriend and her family, and then militia.
It's pretty normal. Dope Creeper. I've known him and his family for, I guess, how long? For 19? Yes.
Yeah,
6 years at least.
Okay. I heard him say his girlfriend, and I thought I heard him say our families. I was like, okay. His girlfriend was like a friend of the group first, right? I remember him always talking about hanging out with her and everything before they started dating.
Yeah. We've all known each other since high school.
Okay. Man, that was only 6 years ago for you guys?
Yeah.
Jeez. My 10-year reunion's next year.
You going?
It's in Missouri. I live in Florida, so I'd have to make a trip out of it. It's a possibility, though. PlayStation, where we going? Scaffolding?
Sounds about right. Dude. Holy day.
There's a barrel on top of South Barracks, leaving the rounds. VSS on West Barracks. Why did you call that out? No reason. What you trying to say?
Make the news that I think.
Why are you talking about that now?
One time he was on what made him almost famous, I believe, is he was streaming one time. He wanted chicken dinner and somebody, he was drunk. Somebody said something to him about chug the bottle and he chugged like a bottom 2 inches of Jack Daniels or something, bottle like that, and halfway through it, like halfway through it, 1 or 2 gulps they say, he just projectile spewed everywhere on the camera and streamed live. I never went back to watch it, you know, 'cause
Gucci monster.
Gucci monster. Guys in North Paris. Just scared for the clothes for you,
Oh, any idea, bro?
he's right here.
Rosie. Ooh, that was a hard hit.
Bitch, you not my man. Do you want me? Huh? You want face? Get out of my face. You. Get out of my face. You. I'll fuck you up. You. Get your ass down. I'm fucking with them, not you. I'll fuck you up. But you know what? I'll fuck you up more for fucking my Mountain Dew up. You understand me? Hey. Hey, let's get that in. Park it. Park it down. Come on, park it down.
What, Rosie?
Yeah, it's called cross platform. Those guys have anything on down there? This is like 4 times. He's got lots of 7s, lots of 5s. 2 homers. Sniper extended. CNC.
Hey, you're okay. I'm not fixing to hit you with this.
You bring that chair over the center right there,
Mm-hmm.
and twist that LED light and unplug it, and we can turn the fan on.
Good deal.
That guy was just a knock, so. There's the other guy went through it, black or something. There's 2 buggies.
No, we're not nervous. Good one, shit.
Who whittles?
Nobody's there. We got apps to do it for you.
Steve Warren over here.
Tagged him too? Twice? Fuck.
Chainsaws. If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do. You want to save 15% more on car insurance? Switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Here, man. At State Farm, we're challenging ourselves to keep new 100 acts of good. Giving back starts with us. Join us at neighborhoodofgood.com.
Wow, he's fucking. Just went prone and shot a DP after taking a headshot in the body. Crazy.
Yeah. Jack. Yeah, I'm not close enough.
He's my phone again.
Back up now.
That finish. Later. Love you guys. Alright, that guy headshot.
On the left, on the right, and here's the one. Hey there, running.
All on the left?
I'm sure he's right there. I think so.
Way better.
See ya. Oh, people. Really?
Six kills. No fucking horse shit. This kid ain't that good. I smoke him. That's why. Let me show you something. Mr. Smoking.
It's so funny when someone gets knocked out of people and the teammates just say, fuck you, see you later.
100%.
An artist sees the world differently.
We'll watch the live.
3 seconds. So Raymond. James. New controller? No. With a bullet.
I can't help it. You don't get fed tonight.
The last time I played on PS4. A month ago.
Yeah, that's what's up. I ain't gonna sit beside your ass no more. I moved over here. Oh, the Rosie. Where's my Rosie? Hey, my Rosie.
The big Sam, you mean? Yes, I use it. I'll be able to talk. To you guys and have game volume from the Xbox. So abusive. Rob. Xbox is smoother by a long shot. For the months. Jonathan.
You see, 16 shares on Dad's name on Facebook. I seen it. And then somebody's going to comment on Eric's. Yeah. Bob Ross. I just wanted to fucking say something so bad, but I did too, but I scrolled right past. Just because last name. And I was looking at people who shared it, and I don't know any of them motherfuckers. You know the one that liked it? No. I didn't even know somebody liked it. Yeah, it's Getty.
Put a block. So branch
Hold
it.
on. I don't want to look at it. Griffin? I don't care, but no, it was better off, but it's one of the things that it was.
Where do you want to go? Mark it.
We'll get on there and just look at it. People with misfortunes and say shit. Pull it out! The crackheads.
Alright.
Go.
Develop AJ C-Mac.
There's another catcher. You go bring that down.
Who said?
Jerry T. Neighbors. Sad face. On Dad's. There's a face from a Marcy Golf Sipes. I don't know who that is. And then Linda Miller. I don't know who that is. Let's go down to Bob Ross. We got 3 people who liked it. Judy Baker. Don't know her.
Yeah.
Don't know Deanna Wright. And I don't know Shelley Walters. But we have a mutual friend.
We just landed. He's inside. Did it once or twice. Oh, no, behind you. On the roof. He's already here. At least 2 on the front. Oh, I got him. More rounds. Here comes left hand side. Coming down. He's behind me, I'm fucking dead. Nice, I'm gonna go get this finish real quick, see what we got. I'll loot this up real quick then.
I don't know exactly where, but he's on the roof.
Halfway done looting.
I would be more confident if.
Do you need? You're still using the EMP?
Yeah, I have it right now. I don't know where this guy is though. Being very cautious.
Mr. Racing, 13 minutes.
You just shoot.
Go to the roof real quick. Alright, I'm gonna drop you some shit over here. Go 3 times 2. Get it. There he is.
Oh my god. You got so lost.
I'm trying to figure out how. So he liked that? No, he sad faced it.
Level 3 back.
Online where you could see it, not just in my personal message? Like, I seen it, yeah. Like, all he has to do is click the link. I understand, but like,
Apartments?
Best. I'm down. Down. To the US.
Best down here. Lots of ammo for you too. US, where? Roof?
The apartments.
Roof 145. Close right hand side. I think 2.
Yes, no.
I think they're. Is that ahead? Well, they're picking their stairs. I think there's people in their building. Fucking hopped out right in front of me. Oh shit.
His teammate, I think, hopped out.
Shit! Fucking Vector. I feel like
There's people everywhere.
Oh, it's got a car. There's 2 there.
Balcony. Yeah, no.
Jesus, dude, right above me.
you got
Just got shredded by him on the roof. He's hopped out front. Nice. They're getting the res on the balcony.
That'd been me and Keith that grenade would have ate us for breakfast. Just like, yeah,
I'll get
grenade ate you
bandages.
too.
They got the rest now. I don't know where the VSS guy is.
I think he's in their building. I have a lot of booze. Any boost?
Yeah, I don't have any. No, I don't have.
Drop 2. They're rotating left to the US.
No way. They dipping?
They're not all in it.
So tall, man. I was like, why is he only looking?
Shot one.
Oh, yeah, see the guy.
Oh my god, they're. One's by the US. One's at the rock in front of me, and one's far up the hill past them as well.
See the auto fire though? He's playing with the scuff controller, is what he's doing. Why? Because he's got an M16A on single fire and firing it almost as fast as the burst rifle.
No way. Dipping. Why is he We're in the most annoying fight right now. These guys just keep retreating.
You should have pulled out that car instead of that fucking M16.
I just wish I knew where this AK guy was. Jesus.
I don't even see that guy. Maybe the odds he just hops in that US.
There's 2 by the US.
There's nothing pushing down to a tree. These PlayStation players.
They're so far gone now. There's a bike 275. No, there's multiple guys on the bike. It's annoying. Thinking these guys have loot. Just doesn't look good. Nope. And
I would took to that deep.
I have 3 energies, that's it.
30 bandages. That isn't that far.
Gotta maximize the survival points, you know? Can't be dying top 50.
Okay. How many squads is it? How many total squads? I mean, it's always different if you would do solo squads. 3 man.
Yeah.
2 man.
What's up, Andrew? Wilma? Gian?
You're not gonna make it to that circle unless they find a vehicle. That's what I was thinking.
About to pop bandies.
What's up, Paul? What's up, Cord?
No, it's not supposed to be getting. Fuck, man.
This guy's running on my right. I'm actually outrunning it.
Common sense anyway.
I want to kill him so bad, chat.
Two, man.
20.
You know they already over here. Spook. But we're just gonna shoot some random ass out every night.
It's a long ass run. Oh, he's gonna have to come towards me. Unless he was in the water. Hi, I'm high. I only saw one, yeah. There's a boat about to fucking pull up on me, dude. 2 boats. Yeah, nah, they ain't gonna pull up on me.
They're fighting in the water.
It's 3 boats in the water. This might be unlooted.
I can only dream.
Nah, it's not. 7-6 in here though. Bandages. Bandages. Well. Oh wow. Well, if I die, I'm going down with ammo.
You did a scope, by the way?
I have a 3 on my M16.
I have a 4.
We'll see what happens.
Outside of the time I've had wood stoves here with you, I've never had wood stoves in my life. I got a little fire building experience though. I was standing on the fucking riverbank. And I had like a bunch of cinder blocks and the bigger wood, the broken blocks and shit to make my fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to make my fire pit where I had this open fire.
There's a sea dude right there.
On one side of the circle, like this much of it's open.
And wait for the
And
sea
I
dude.
draw a line straight
So,
across,
just
and I
go
would
to
try to
bridge.
lay even some big flat river rocks on, so that it was almost like encaved in there like
40
that, like
alive.
an oven type deal.
Circle's about to get
I
real
was trying
small
to create
after
a place
this.
where I had the fire here, and whichever way the wind was blowing, have like the hot rack up over there so that the heat would go to that, you know. And
Probably people watching that shit from bridge. They were smart.
Wouldn't be surprised if there are people at this gas station.
Has to be. Want to push it?
Oh. You know where headphones? Aggravated assault. Paraphernalia. Aggravated assault's ugly though. It's not a non-violent
AK in
crime.
here.
Yeah, we should just take this thingy.
AK if you don't want
Go to Class D,
you don't want that barrel.
You know, facilities in case you're behind the fence.
You didn't extend a mag or no?
I don't think either one of them realized what they signed up for.
No, they don't.
Alright. Let's hope they're not looking.
I mean, it's okay. I understand, I guess. I can relate a little bit to my past experiences like that. And in the moment like that, like, it's so easy to talk about what I meant to you. Like, man, it'd be a totally different thing that we can't even continue to know. Even though I do know, and I'm pretty sure if you didn't want it for anything, then you know. So, you know, but at the same time,
That's right here.
the difference is us that we're talking about it, and if we were in it, like, I want to hear it because our stomachs would be pitted, you know. We fucked up this night, but everything else that comes with it too, you know. Like, as soon as Dad was talking about that, like, man, this is gonna fucking be like hound dogging this motherfucking place until they get what they want.
Like I got in a conversation with Jen and them. I went back and ran their mouth straight to him.
You already know.
Put this one over here.
First thing he did was message me on Facebook and cuss me
Or
out.
southeast.
I'll tell you exactly what he said because you heard everything I said. So he's like, hey, I wasn't supposed to be in court yesterday, and the 2,500 isn't gone. They have charged me with your guns and have to serve me. Never said I was going to turn myself in, and I'm going to be around, so don't be flapping your gums about things you don't know anything about. It's not good business. Just lock down the garage. I'll be by later. He said, and ask Ronald who said I was going to turn myself in. If you see him and he opens his mouth again, he's gone.
Ronald?
Yeah.
I think I was something. I don't know if it was about that. So I asked him what was going on. That was
It's the guy that's like me.
Are you still alive?
I don't know what the guy that's like me is. It's not even part of the same squad, too.
No, that's not
$2,500 is gone. I mean, if
You're still alive.
they're working, serving these warrants, it's gone.